Hello everyone. We are now going to do the final lesson, which is how to draw and measure quadrilateral angles. Quadrilateral being a fancy word meaning just a four-sided polygon. So we are going to draw them, measure them. Got my materials ready. Now notice I have here, they must total 360 degrees, all the angles, because a quadrilateral is like having two triangles. So the very first thing you can do is just draw a four-sided figure or polygon. It can look like pretty much anything. Okay, so that's going to be our first one, and we're going to label each one A, B, C, D this time, and then down here we're just going to say A, B, C, D, and they must total 360 degrees. Protractor time. Let's measure our A. So we come over here, line up our bottom line with our vertex. It is going from right to left, so I use the bottom numbers. Come over here, and it looks like it's a little bit past 80. I'm going to say 81 degrees. Now B, I'm going to have to move my paper around here, and I'm going to measure B, line up the line with the vertex, and it looks like B is 91 degrees. C, I got to move this around. C is going from left to right, so I need to use my top numbers, and I come around and it looks like it's past 120, but there's two past, so 122. And then D, putting on the bottom line in the vertex, it's a left to right. Now this is where it gets a bit difficult sometimes, because if you notice here in the drawing, the angle doesn't go all the way through the protractor. So you have to do what's called extrapolate, or just imagine that line continuing on. And it looks like and because it's going left to right, we use the top numbers. So come up here and it looks like it's going to about 66-ish. But we'll do the math of it and see if we were off or not. So if we come here, you have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring this up here, so that's 9, that's 18, 26, 6, 2 is 3, perfect. So now our quadrilateral works out with the total angles. Okay, I'm going to do another one like that, then I'll show you how easy a rectangle is. So let's come over here and just do maybe something that looks like this. Kind of like a trapezoid. A, B, C, D. So come over here and must total 360. Protractor time. Match up the line with the vertex. It's going right to left, so I have to use the bottom numbers. It doesn't go all the way through, but you can see if I kept it going, it's probably at about 65. So 65 degrees for A. Let's go to B now. B, line it up. B is an obtuse angle, but it's going right to left. Use the bottom numbers. So use the bottom numbers, keep following it here, and you can see it's pretty close to 120, but shy of it, so I would say it's probably about 118. So I'm going to write 118. Let's measure C. So to measure C, I'm going to move my paper around, line up my protractor. Now that angle's going from right to left. So if it's going from right to left, I use the top numbers. So I have to go all the way around, and you can see this line goes a little bit past there, so it's going up to here. So it looks like it's about 111. Okay, follow that line, goes to about 111. So let's measure D. So D is a left to right angle, so you use the top numbers. Line up the bottom line with the vertex, and you follow that line, paying close attention, use the top numbers, so it looks like it goes to about 66. Let's see if this works out. So 8 and 5, that's 13, 14, 20. Bring this up, so 6 and 2 is 8, 9, 10, 16, and it works out perfectly. Okay. Now watch what we're going to do with a rectangle or a square. A rectangle or a square is basically two lines that are parallel. Okay. And then you've got all angles that are equal. Now what are those angles? They're 90-degree angles. So to make a perfect rectangle or square, you need to put your line down, make your 90-degree angle. So you know that's 90 degrees. Well, we need to make another 90-degree angle. So how are we going to do that? So we need to now measure what this angle is at 90 degrees. So match up this line with the vertex, take that off there. You're going to now join up that line to that tick. So these two are perfect 90 degrees. So now I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to put this line here. And you can see this 90 goes to there. And I'm going to join these up. So this now is a perfect rectangle. I don't know if it's a square because all sides have to be the same. So this looks like it's about 52 millimeters. This one is, oh, look at that. That's funny. Did I really? Yeah, this is actually this is a square. Now here, you don't need to do any more measurements because A, B, C, and D are all 90 degrees. Well, what's 90 degrees times 4? 360 degrees. So that is how you measure and draw quadrilaterals and a rectangle or a square. All right, so that concludes actually all of the lessons for measuring angles and measuring triangles and quadrilaterals. So hopefully you're able to watch these, pause them, go over them, and there's no glitching and there's no delay and there's no hand freezing. Hallelujah. All right, everyone, have some fun, make some angles, draw some polygons, and I'll see you guys in a bit.